pretty, but where'd it go? I got excited, like I typically do. You ever watch Forged in Fire? And I just had a brilliant idea. Stay tuned for my brilliant idea. So you guys saw me hard facing that bucket earlier this week, and I wanted to go over those rods a little bit. So what I was using is these Blue Demon wear coat rods here. These wear coat rods, the element that creates the hard surface is cobalt. You hear a lot about cobalt drill bits and other stuff like that. These rods are formulated with cobalt, among other things, and it's a general all-purpose hard-facing rod. So backhoe buckets, shovels, rakes, basically anything that sees some significant wear, you can hard face it to improve its durability. These rods are very mild penetrating, so I wouldn't recommend using these to weld anything together. But it lays down a weld bead that is very, very abrasion resistant. So scraping it along your driveway and whatnot, it's going to resist wear much better than even a hardened steel. If you're involved in the construction industry, sometimes you see guys that have designs on their backhoe buckets and front end loaders, and they have all these they have hatching on the side that the welders put down, or you see them welding on the teeth or stuff like that. They're hard facing that bucket to make it stronger. It looks pretty, but it's also hard facing. I wanted to show you guys these rods, and I wanted to show you how they run, kind of go over a couple things. I have some of my Weld Metals online coupons. Actually, I have my last one in the vise right now. So they're mild steel. The steel has to be pretty clean. You get rust scale off, get dirt off, anything like that. I wouldn't run these hard facing electrodes through any dirt. Also, they work best in the flat position. They will do vertical, they will do overhead, they will do horizontal, all that good stuff, but they work best flat. So if at all possible, whatever you are hard facing, put it in a flat position, if you can. If you want to get your own mild steel coupons, they're already cleaned off. You don't have to worry about brushing any mill scale or rust or anything, or oils or anything like that off. You just give it a good wipe down and throw it in your vise and start practicing. WeldMetalsOnline.com. StickmanFab24 is the discount code. Using that gets you 10% off anywhere. Also, like I say every time, yes welder, those are the products that I use in my shop. Those are the products I use out in the field for my small repairs that I do. StickmanFab23, and you can get yourself 10% off your order. And of course, I can't get my microphones to work in my earphones for some reason. It won't record, it won't connect well. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to have to get a microphone here pretty soon. Got a few left. So here's one of the pieces that I welded on. I'm going to take this punch and just put a punch mark in it. Put a couple punch marks in it to compare. You can kind of see them. They're not supposed to be very deep. Where did my welding shield go? Oh, where I thought I put it down right here. Oh, where'd it go? Ah. So my second pass that I did, I got a bunch of wormhole and cluster porosity and all that stuff. And the reason for that is because I got excited, like I typically do, and chipped the slag off while it was still nice and red. What happens is when you chip that slag off, you induce atmosphere into the weld, causing porosity. But now I'm going to take my punch and see if I can punch a spot. It made a little mark, but it didn't do very much. Let's see if I can file off the side of the mild steel. Yeah, bite's pretty good. And then I'll see if I can get a spot. Whoo! You hear the difference? You ever watch Forged in Fire and they check with the file to see if the file skates along the knife? That's exactly what just happened. There ain't no biting going on here at all. See the difference there? That works well. So, that's about it. That's all that covers the hard-facing electrodes. There's not much to it. Thank you to Blue Demon for sending me those rods to try them out. They work very well. So you can use, like I said, backhoe buckets, shovels, rakes, farm tools. I just had a brilliant idea. Huh. Stay tuned for my brilliant idea. Yeah. I'm going to try that. Oh, you're going to like it. Thanks for watching. I hope this was educational. Stay tuned for more. We're going to start moving out of mild steel and then move into some more exotic metals. Alright, until then, I'll see you guys later.